Hello guys, this is Dr. Lior Bar-El, and today, like I told you guys, I'm going to do some benchmarking on some pretty popular games, some games that you haven't seen by other reviewers, and we're going to run them through. I'm going to show you guys some of the settings that I use so you guys can copy it or even make them better. You can tell me what you did in the comments. We're going to go over God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, WWE 2K22, Cyberpunk, Hogwarts Legacy, Tekken 7, so, God of War, so if I didn't mention that. So just go through all of them. If you want to fast forward, you could go fast forward, but you'll see the frame rates, you'll see everything that I'm talking about here, and you make up your choice. Anyways, let's get right into it. Hello guys, so right now we're gonna start off with Tekken 7. So this is kind of weird because you don't have to do any kind of settings on this. It just works perfectly and flawless. You're gonna see right now. Let's go right into this. I am managing to get about anywhere from 55 to 60 frames a second, which is not bad at all considering, but I just want to show you. Where's my boy Eddie Gordo? Is that dude here? Oh man. Where are you, Eddie? Where are you? Here we go. So I'm going to show you guys right now. This is pretty freaking incredible. So we're going to just go over all of them and see exactly how it operates on the Lenovo Go. So this is pretty interesting. And it's kind of funny because when I played this game, you could play this for about 2 hours and a half or even 2 hours and a half or something like that. And you're going to get, and you do it on balance, not even performance. If I do it in performance, I bet you it'll even be much more stable, even though it's extremely stable. I mean, this is normal right here. 60 frames, not bad. It's not going to go, So I could, easily play this game. Yes, I'm cheesy. But I could easily play this game with no issue whatsoever. We're just going to go through one level of each and I'll show you. So with fighting games, this thing actually glows. Now, with other games, you're going to need to do a little tweaking. So now I'm going to tell you, you don't have to dumb down the graphics too much to the point that it looks ugly. You just have to be in full understanding that 4K, for example, okay, can only really be viewed by the naked eye, through, what do you call it? Let me just get out of here. Sorry. All right. Can only be viewed through, I'm just going to go my style. I know, kind of cheesy to do this, but gotta do's what I gotta do's. So you can only view it on a 32-inch monitor. You'll properly view, all of that. Sorry. Yeah, here we go. You could properly view it, but otherwise, you're just... 4K doesn't matter on a screen this small. Even though this is a massive screen, it still doesn't matter. So you need to put that into effect. So obviously it's not going to go into 4K. It's going to go into 2K normally, and sometimes they let you change it in the settings, sometimes they don't. So you need to know how to work around that. You can, put the, what I realized is you can make it look really good and operate really quickly just by limiting the motion blur. So if you take out motion blur, I wouldn't recommend taking it out. You could reduce it and you'll get it working fine. And I'm going to show you guys right now. But this right here is, regular here, whatever. This is just a war room. Let me get out of here. I'm just going to do, because I want to show you guys. Let's see here. Oh, single player. So, if you just limit it, you'll get the best of all worlds with good graphics. You know what I mean? So that's pretty awesome. So, but like I said, these fighting games like Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct right here, you're going to see right now how it operates. Just freaking incredible. Like I'm getting like, you're going to see right now here. Let me see if I could get it on this one here. See, some of them, that part comes on, some of them it doesn't. But, I'm getting like 60 frames a second Depends on what's on screen. If there's a lot of things on screen, sometimes it goes down to 45 frames when it's doing like movies or something like that, like cutscenes. But in fighting games, you could see clearly how insane this is. I mean, this is regular, regular speed right here. Here we go. I'm just going to combo this guy. Just going to play it here so you guys could see. I just want to show you guys how insanely quick this thing is. I mean, I'm getting so far stable 60 FPS on balance. I'm not even doing it on performance mode. If I do it on performance mode, it'll even, I mean, what more do you want? This is all you need, really. So I'm going to tell you, in terms of emulation, depends what you're emulating. You could, even though I know some people I've seen using Nintendo Switch emulator, which I didn't even know, and they're getting 60 FPS on this thing when they use performance mode. So that's pretty insane. And playing PlayStation 3 on 45 frames a second on a demanding game like God of War 3, it's pretty insane. When there was like some kind of weird boss battle, but I'm just going to show you all the games here, run them through, and you guys could see the FPS. Now this one here, I did a lot of battery work for you guys here. So again, fighting games in general, about 2.5 hours I'm getting, and that's for balanced. Maybe on performance you'll get 2 hours, I don't know, but clearly it's freaking awesome. So let me just get out of here. Just going to try to close it the normal way and see if I could do it even faster than norm. All right, here we go. Okay. All right. Look what we have here. So right here is God of War. Oh my God, it's looking horrible. I don't know why this is left. Sorry, something happened here on my God of War. There you go. So look at the frame rates I'm getting here. It's about 20 frames a second. Which looks like absolute garbage, but that's only in the C. I'm going to show you now when I go into battles. So you got to pick your battles. I haven't finished tweaking this yet, but I've done it to the best of my ability that I'm looking at as quick as possible. Which you'll see it goes to 21. Now you're going to see how it just... I mean, it looks pretty good at 21 frames. Not the best in the world, but again, if you go into, where is it? Into the settings. Sorry, oops. If you go into the settings here, okay, you can actually mess around with it and get it to work pretty good. I like this. I pretty much disabled... hold on, I gotta just see if I can get this in here. I pretty much disabled the motion blur, but I bet you if I took it out completely, I'd get even more stable performance. Now again, this is in balanced mode, so if I get it in performance mode, I got about 30 frames per second, but sometimes it would go to 25. So not that much of a difference here, but you could see this is very playable. Very, very playable. This is God of War 4, guys, so very playable for what it does. And also, I'm just trying to get some things here just to show you. I guess I killed all the bosses, so not much here to do. Let's see right here. You're getting about 21, 22 frames a second when you're playing on balance mode, which, I mean, I'm not going to lie, kind of blows, but does a good job. And again, you got to tweak and see which one works for you. If I would have put this on... I just want to see if I could put it on medium here. I don't know where the settings was. I got it last time, but it's like it just disappeared. I think it's because I started prematurely. That's the problem. I need to... Hold on. Oh, here. I think I know where to go. Forgot where... Oh, here. Options. Just want to see if I can enter. Oh, here we go. Return to main menu. Let's just do that. Okay. Now you're going to laugh, but this game, playing on balanced, and again, it depends what games you're playing. I got a good hour and 20 some odd minutes out of it. So again, not the best in the world, but you know, and that's when I put it on performance mode, which I think is better. But here you could do it on original. You can go on low, and now you'll see what happens when you do it on low. It's going to all of a sudden appear to be much faster. And you'll see there's not much of a difference on this screen. Because again, the smaller the screen, that's on the ROG Ally. Some games look pretty good. Already look at the FPS on the loading screen. We reached about 88, 51, 83. So we're already seeing, you know, some improvements there. But let's see how the game itself looks. So we're going to see how it looks. Now you look, they look much more polished, which is even funny. Because considering, but you see now I'm getting about 25. Now again, guys, this is unbalanced, so, but look at this. Very quick. I'm not having any issues really with it. So it's extremely quick and really nice and looks really good and enjoyable at that. But I'm getting about 25 and usually about 25 to 30. If you put it on performance, I get about 30 on this when I do it on all low. 30 to, you know, to 28, 30, like that. It hovers around that. So not too shabby, not bad at all. And it just operates really, really well. So you'll see here, just you can run through things. It looks really nice. Here, let's see if we could get anything here. But is what it is. Portrayals. There you go. But everything's really quick, really ready to go. Again, messing around with it will do a lot of, you know, good stuff for you. Let's put it that way. But you could see even in here, let's say the loading screen. Let's see if I could get into this. Oh, here. I got it here. B. So even on the loading screens, which usually goes slower, but in this case, because you can move around, it's still, you're seeing it's hovering around like 24, 25, 23. So, but shockingly, it's actually looking better than it is. So that's not too bad. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Okay, guys, so now WWE 2K 2022, right? 23, 22, whatever. So we're going to test this out right now. You could already see frame rates are at 144 here on the loading screen. It's obviously going to get down now, but just watch how incredible this thing runs. And all of us, you know, always talk about, oh, how we want, you know, a good wrestling game for the Nintendo Switch. And now look at this, like just out of this world, you'll see here. Sorry, that's my kid in the background. You're going to see right now how this runs. Okay, let's just get out of this. But you could just, you know what? They have some atmospheric effects here. I just want to see how this thing runs. So we're getting about solid 30 and over frames a second on the loading screens. That apparently made the Nintendo Switch pretty much dead. That you had to shut the loading screens completely out. Now this is in balanced mode again. So like I said, I played this game on balanced and actually got slightly almost 2 hours out of it, which is not too shabby at all playing this game. So it's just pretty good. This is 2K2, by the way. I just double checked. So let's just get out of here and just see how it works. All right, here. Now you're gonna see here. I mean, absolutely looks stunning here. Look at this. So we're getting 60 frames, guys. Are you seeing 58 and 60 frames a second? This is absolutely insane. Finally, we got a wrestling game on the go. That's the way you guys got to look at it. Ooh. This looks insane. I'm just lacking him. I always wanted to see this match so badly. I don't know why they never made this happen. It really ticks me off. Because Lashley, I mean, is absolutely incredible. Is a beast. A mammoth of a man, just like Goldberg is. And this would have been like... But of course, you know, this is why I like AEW. Because fortunately right now, this is really all we got. You know, that's actually reminds me of the good wrestling. Oh, damn. Look at that. Solid, like 60 frames, 58 sometimes, but mostly, you know, out of this world. Anyways, we're going to get out of that, go to the next game really quick. Okay, guys, now Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I took down, some of the settings. Now, again, you guys could do it even more and make it go even quicker. As you guys could see, it operates for me really well. I don't know if I'd call 23 frames a second the best thing in the world. But again, to me, it seems like still an enjoyable experience, pretty quick. And I have a lot of enemies here, and it's an open world game. So you guys could see if I were to do, let's say, boom, there we go. So now we got about 26 frames, 23 frames, but still nevertheless pretty good if you look at it. Looks pretty awesome for what it is. Again, I can disable things, make things look a little bit better, and it'll operate faster. With smaller screen, you could get away with a lot. Okay, so if you were to go into, let's take a look here at the settings here. I just want to see if I could get into it. Here you go. So let's say you go into settings. Let's go into here. I believe this is it. Let me see. Yeah, so Windows full screen, resolution rendering. You see I put it at 66%. I could actually go even to 50%. Okay, let's see. This is what I mean. You could mess around with this until you get what you're looking for. And then look at that, 60 frames a second. Does it look any different? Here, 32 frames. Does it look any different though, guys? Are you looking here? Look at this. Does it look any different? And I'm getting 32 frames a second. Sometimes it drops a little, but I'm getting more solid performance just by reducing the resolution. And it looks exactly the same. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You're not going to notice a big difference on a smaller screen. So it looks really presentable. And, sometimes it drops, whatever. And again, I'm playing on balanced. If I were playing on something else, I'd probably play, get it a little bit, more juice in there, and probably it'll hover. But look, I just got a big bump, and most of the time I'm getting 30 FPS. Not always, but this is an open world sort of game. And let's just look here. Let's go with the this one right here. There you go. Just pretty cool. 28, 30 frames a second. Just hovers around that. Now again, watch this. I just want to show you guys just an example here. So let's say I'm going into here. Let's go into, let's see here. Anti-aliasing, we could, I don't know, we could do it on low, I guess. Upscale down. VSync is always good to have on. Field of view, we could kind of disable that, not too much, but we could get it down a little. Oh wait, oops, like something like that. Motion blur, you see, I put it on, off. Depth of field, off. There's certain things you don't really need. Film grain, I mean, why? Chromatic, whatever. Okay, let's see how this works now. I think you have to restart, but there you go. I'm getting 35 frames a second now. You see that? 35 frames a second. Let me just get out of here. Yeah. So now I got 35. Well, sometimes it drops, as you see. But it's mostly like over 30 frames a second. And again, do you guys notice anything different? Looks absolutely the same, doesn't it? That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's so much you could get away with. And I know, like, to the untrained eye, for people who have no experience in the graphical world, they'll be like, no, I want it to be 4K, even though this isn't a 4K anyway. But I'm saying I want it to operate on optimal performance, yada, 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 yada. And, okay, let's just go right into here. Sorry. And we want to operate it at that, and that's it. But they don't know that there's no real difference here. There's no real difference. Oh, let me see here. Where's this? Another guy. Looking for enemies here is like a nightmare. Because usually it's fun, but... here we go. I'm going to just do... Now I got him to work for me. Work for me. Crucio. I'm just going to go over here. But you see, 30 frames. It's nailing it. It's looking good. And I'm sure if I spend even more time with it, I could come out with a way to make it even look better. Even though I don't notice any difference, as you guys could see. Clearly, this looks amazing. And you're good to go. So anyways, we're done with Hogwarts Legacy. Let's go to the other game. Okay, guys. So Horizon Dawn, as you see right here. Pretty good game. Playing it on balanced. Again, I could tweak more, but this is already, I'm getting about 36 frames a second, 39 frames a second. Not too bad for a game that's sort of open world. You know what I mean? So, pretty cool. Let me see. Oh, it says Crouch X, right? God, I forgot this game. I got to play this again. But you guys could see. Getting about 39 frames a second. Not bad for a game of this size. I minimized. I'm going to show you my settings for this game. So you guys are going to see easy difficulty only because I wanted to show you the other stuff. Let me see here. Display 1920 by 1200. Okay, that's what I did. Upscale method off. And you could, like I said, you guys could fool around with a lot of things, but believe me, on a smaller screen, you're not going to really notice any difference. So this looks already pretty cool, the way it looks. Aspect ratio auto, whatever. And then here, favor performance and setting on all low. You know what? I don't really care about clouds, but I guess, hold on. Oops. That's the most it goes, but you guys could see I am ranking in a ton of frames per second right here, and that is the cool part. That's see 40 frames, but when I'm getting a solid, I could tell you I'm getting 30 frames when I'm like battling or whatever or whatnot on this game. Now again, this game I have played it on the bus as long as I possibly could, and I actually really love it that I'm starting a whole new game all over again. So I know it sounds stupid, but I want to redo everything, including Cyberpunk. I'm replaying it with the DLC. Later I'm going to purchase it and so on and so forth. But I am getting great FPS on this, and it's just looking that much cooler. Just want to see if I could do other things here. Yeah, there you go. See, so things in the background running. It's still 37. It's hovering around 37, 38, and 40. So not bad for this game. And again, you can mess around even more. But again, 30 frames a second is awesome on a screen this tiny. Okay, so let's just look over here. Just want to see how the frames handle here when it does. Okay, usually the movies, they slow down a bit. But as you can see, this just a bit in reduction in the frame rates. Still, it operates just like playing it regular, just like playing it normally. You're not going to notice much of a difference here. So everything looks pretty much the same. Just going to see this, and we're going to go after that to Cyberpunk. We're going to play that game, and we're going to see how the heck that works. So far, really impressed. Now, again, guys, if you have any other games you want me to test, I know some of you guys said it doesn't run old-fashioned games. Believe me, guys, it runs old games really well. Even though it's portrait, don't let people fool you into that. It operates perfectly. But if you guys think it doesn't, let me know what games you guys have in mind. I'll see if I have it in my collection, because I got a bunch of oldie games. And, everything from emulation to everything, it operates stunningly awesome on this. And emulation I actually got with, well, I can't really talk, but I got about with a good one close to 3 hours. So it's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. So just something to know. Oh, I'm locked out of here. I forgot about this. Okay, so let's get out of here. I'll go to the next game. Okay, guys, this is Cyberpunk. Now you guys see I'm getting 20 frames, 23 frames a second, which is not that bad. Pretty cool. Come on, you guys know in Grand Theft Auto we all do this anyway, right? I didn't like the way he breathed, son. There you go. Let me get into a car. If I could even get one here. He's running like Rambo. There you go. Let's see what happens here. Of course. Come on, man. How do you... There you go. So it looks pretty cool. Runs about solid 20 frames a second, but kind of feels the same. So, again, there's different things you can do. Here we go. Let's just try to look at some of the settings I used. If I could even get to it. Basically, all I did was disable. Give me one moment. Okay, guys, so let's look at the settings here. So you see here, blah, blah, blah. Let's see here, gameplay, graphics. Here we go. Let's see here, gameplay, graphics. So you see there's the quick. Hold on. So I want to show you guys something. Oh, why does it do that? Okay, there you go. We're going to apply it. I'm just going to go to low. And field of view, we don't really... So... I think we could put it on 70. It's not going to make much of a difference. Who needs film grain? We could shut off depth of field just to get more if we want, but I think you could even put that on. It's not going to make a difference. Let's see. So we're just going to go here. Oh, come on, man. Why is it doing that? Like, it's so stupid. You can't even go back. It's like so dumb. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Give me one moment. Okay, guys, you could already see it's looking much better. So again, just mess around with the different settings, and then, see which one yields you the best performance. For me, this is good enough. I like this a lot. It gets me to where I want to be in terms of playing. It's enjoyable. And I'm having a good time with this. So on this one right here, believe it or not, on Cyberpunk, I got a good hour and 5 minutes, hour and 10 minutes of gameplay. So not that bad. And this is, this was when I was playing on this. I'll show you here. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it here. Ah, come on, man. Where is it? Hold on. Let me look here. Performance. As you see, oh, wow. It just... Performance mode. Okay, so that's not bad at all. And full fan speed. I'm putting full fan speed on. You can hear it's already getting louder. The funny part is I don't even think it makes much of a difference for me. So let's just see here. I love that you could just like rotate this the wheel and you got yourself. Actually like the handgun much more in controlling this. It's like M16s, and it's like these cops have the best, what do you call it? The best armor in existence. car ran through. That's funny. Headshot. There you go. And one. Anyways, so as you see, guys, that's that. Damn, this thing's gotten too loud. I'm just going to shut the fan off. Oh, hold on. Is this the thing here? Gotta kind of... See, you just kind of shut it off. Everything becomes better, sort of. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. If, again, you have any other games you want me to test out, I could test out for you, make some recommendations on the settings. As you see, the fighting games, including the wrestling game, really, I did nothing. On these kind of games here, you have to do some tweaking. And I mean, look, guys, it looks great. And there's no difference between low and high. And you could clearly tell that on this amazing screen. It still looks absolutely amazing, and you could do different things. You could, if you want to keep like motion, a lot of the things I do is usually take down motion blur just a tad, and it makes a hell of a difference, and you don't have to do anything with the game. But to get some good performance, to at least play it somewhat solid, like here we go, 25 frames, 20 frames, 30 frames. Sometimes I get 35, 40, depends what you put it on. If you dumb down the graphics just a bit, you're not going to notice a difference, and everything's going to work just fine. So anyways, let me know if there's any other games you want me to test. I'll be more than happy to do that, providing I have them. If I don't, see if I could get them and do a review for you guys on that. But as you guys could see, emulation runs well. From other videos, I'll probably do one if I could legally do it. But high demanding games like right here, Cyberpunk, if it could run this, I mean, it could run pretty much anything. If you want me to do Doom Eternal, I'll try that too. I really don't like playing first-person shooters on, Joy-Cons. I like playing it with a mouse, but, that's why it has that gimmicky mouse thing or whatever. But, it's just, I don't know. For me, that's what it is. But anyway, so thank you guys for your support, and, pretty much for everything, just word of mouth, and we're already at close to 10,000. We're reaching there. As always, guys, it's the independent channel. I am not a paid-for reviewer, as you guys may or may not know. That's the reason I opened this channel in the first place. I buy everything with my own money. I work 3 jobs to make this happen, to deliver you guys, the community at large, real information so you can make better informed decisions from people like you and I. You guys already, thank you so much for offering me Patreon services. There's a reason I don't do Patreon, is because I'd rather you guys keep that money. We live in uncertain times. Invest in yourselves, and invest in your kids, invest in this if you like it, But the thing is, I got this, and you guys are already doing more than enough. You're helping me by being the jury. Do you agree? Do you disagree with me in the comments down below? Just put, what you guys think, even if you don't have it. If you have other experiences with other machines, definitely put that down, because together we're doing a great job helping the community at large make better informed decisions from real informants like you and I. So I can't thank you guys enough for making this mission come true. It is what it is. So as always, guys, since it's word of mouth, like, subscribe, hit that bell button. Helps the algorithm a ton, and it helps people sift through less garbage from paid for reviewing yuppies to get to the truth right here on these videos in this channel. And as always, guys, share it with everybody, make the family grow. Comment down below. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye. As always, guys, if you like what you see, self-funded here, be sure to check out all my other stuff, from mini-series to unboxings to technology, and Nintendo reviews and 3D printer reviews and all that good stuff. If you like what you see, the only way you can help the channel is by liking, this video, subscribing and hitting that bell button, as many more cool videos to come. Definitely want you guys in it, and I want you guys to be vocal. Definitely comment down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have a good one, y'all. Take care. Bye.